Hey, my boy. What? Huh? What? You go hunt him up. Mandy! Hey, Tay! What's going on? How you two this fine day? Make sure you hit that like button. I screwed up yesterday. Yeah, where you been? Magnetic North Adventure! What's happening, Lee? You're hiding? What you hiding for? Yeah, not too bad, Lee. I messed up yesterday, though. Cost me quite a bit of time and a little bit of money, but I might be able to recoup. I'll show you here if anybody wants to see, but I mean, I think I figured out how I can, well, not really fix it, but kind of fix it. Oh, that's a bummer, Tay. I hope it's going better. Remember, you're breathing. And really, the only problems you got is the ones that you think you got. There's really not really a whole bunch of problems. I mean, I know it's probably easier said than done, but truly. Plus, if you turn to the Lord, you'll never have any problems. Well, problems you care about. Clint, what's happening? Yeah, but it's okay, Lee, because one, I think I would be able to make something a little cooler. I'll just show you. I'll end up probably showing it a bazillion times. I'm doing that oh, buddy, I almost dumped my glasses off. I'm going to put them up on top of my head. See, I can't see when oh, jeez Louise. Yeah, put them right there. I'm doing a challenge. Delane, we're working. Wesley has a challenge, and I'm trying to build this challenge. Here, I'll show you the challenge. He said you got to make something, whatever you're doing, whether you carve wood, paint, weld, do beads, just whatever you do, whatever your hobby that you do. He challenged people to add a heart. It has to have at least one heart in it. So now this one's ready to go. I mean, I might fine tune it because let me see if I can find, right here, I can feel a little funny, I won't say a bump, but so it needs a little bit more sand in there. All feels good in there. And there's a little bit on the heel. So here's going to be my heart. I already tried a mock-up one with this whole hole being in there because you put your pinky through that hole when you're holding it. And the other slingshot that I make, it looks different down here. So I drew up this, and now it's finally cut out. This is all square, measures up, and all that kind of stuff. And then this hole is just for my drill bits. There's a little hole up there, so I know where to pinpoint it, and then I'll have to use the saw to cut that out. But this is going to be the dealie. And then I'm going to add a layer here, and on the back side, I'm going to put another heart right here. But that's what I'm going to do. And this was supposed to be the blank, or the piece of it, the core. And when I bolted her down, I didn't notice that I got it pinched. In between there, you can kind of maybe see the bolt part. I got it pinched. So this side squished down to the size it's supposed to be, but this side obviously is bigger. And it happened to, cross the board because I use 3/8 steel, so it's hard to bend 3/8 steel. So it goes from wide to taper, and I don't know, I probably won't be able to see the core, but there's kind of what it looks like. I'm going to change it up, the colors in it. So what I'm going to do now, see if I can find that other piece where they have wherever the heck I put that. So that makes this basically no good. What the heck did I do with that? I don't know what the heck. Here it is. So I'm going to take this. This is my pickle fork design, and it goes in your hand like so. It's real small. This actually fit. I got one. It's done over there on the. I think you've seen it before, but on it, I can just use this whole thing. And the thought is this end could be a little smaller, and this end could be a little bigger, but I'll have to swap them, you know, and I can get 3 out of here. You know, one end would be big, though, you know, the bigger end, but it still should be okay, I think. So that's how I made my screw up that makes a guy go, oh, man, to, it's no big deal. I can do this. I can do this, and, yeah, that'll fix it. Make sure you hit that like button. Ray and Sandy. How's Ray and Sandy today? Who is Tanisha? Wesley Pumpkin. What's happening? Oh, now, Tay, who do you think he's talking about? Goofy ball. Yeah, there you go, Ray. Here, you know, if you do that again, but type something before that, before you make that link, I could pin that. Maddie and I were working at that the other day, and we figured out that if you just put the link, I can't do it, or I can't pin it because it just takes me to the link. But if you said, here's the link, I guess, and then put in the link, then I can touch it and then pin that. And not too bad, Ray. Kind of got a little setback, but sort of, I guess. It'll all still work, but I don't know if I showed you. There's going to be my Delane's heart thing. It's just a little drill hole there, so when I glue that, here, I'll tell you how I do that. Well, I glue this down to that blank, and then I cut it out with, oh crap, what the heck you call that? Not a jigsaw, here, yeah, there we go, scroll saw. Jeez, for some strange reason, it did, there we go. I pushed the link instead of pushing the name. There we go. I think I got that now. Doggy Bones! And I saw it out with, what did I just call that? Scroll saw. And this is glued on. I use this as a template. So I glue that on, run the scroll saw around, try to get it not as close as I can, but you know, a 1/16 to an 1/8 inch away, and then I run it on a trim bit, on the router trim bit table or whatever, and then so I got to make this. This is the finished piece. It's not a pretty slingshot, but this all measures out perfect per se. So I'll still clean it up, and then with this still glued to that blank, I can take this hole and put my bit in it, my drill bit, and it lines it all up, and then drill that little hole. This will be the new part, drilling that little hole, and then I'll have to scroll saw, whatever you call that thing again. Jigsaw, scroll saw that out. I don't know, it's going to be tough. That's going to be true. It's going to be tough. This will just be an overlay, but the other part, it'll be a color here with a cut out of another heart. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to sure. Share Bear. Okay, enough about that. James Morris. I don't know how you say that. James, I'll just say James. James is in the house. Welcome, James. Hit that like button. Hey, Tommy's here. Woo! What's going on, Thomas? Sorry, Thomas. What's going on? Well, thank you, David. You're probably a handsome man yourself. Welcome, David. Hey, Plywood is here. I don't know if Playboy likes me calling him Playboy. Oh, sorry, Plywood. Just every time I see that, that's just what I think. Plywood's here. Yeah, I bet, Thomas. I screwed up my freaking blank, man. Dang it. Check this out. I mean, it all looks good until right over here. See, I use little bolts. You use the keyway, and I caught this. See a little dipple? I caught that with the bolt, and it kept it that far off. So my cord goes from, let's say, 1/4 inch to 3/8. So I screwed it up. I'm going to cut a bunch of, well, not a bunch. I made quite a while ago, I made a pickle fork, just a little pickle fork, which shoots really nice, holds really nice. A real one. This is just my blank or my template. I'm gonna make 3 pickle forks out of it, because it could be allowed to be smaller on one end and bigger on the other end. But the thing I was gonna use it for was gonna be layered, so that'd never work. I don't have a plane. So I'll just make another one. And good thing, I guess, is I can make those pickle forks out. So it's not like a total loss. Yeah, I don't know why I think that, Tay. I mean, plywood is not even close to Playboy, but it just, when I see it, it's the first thing I think of. Sweet. Playboy's in the house. I did get my pattern. I'm gonna call it perfect. Well, I still got little imperfections. Like I have to, you can just feel, I know you know what I mean, and when you can feel like something's right there. I don't yet know. I have to per se hand sand it, but this is all to measurement. It's all perfect up here where it really counts. I got my pattern done, except for just cleaning up just little bits, you know. Got my drill holes where it appears to be perfect. You get to holding it up. That's how I end up doing it. I get to looking at it and saying, does that look like it's supposed to? No, take a little out here, and I think that'll work. I think. Laminate flowing, a laminate flooring slingshot. That's what that is right there. No, yeah, I think that's what they call that, Doggy Bones. Laminate flooring. I think composite, maybe. I don't know really what they call it. It's extra pieces, and I use it to make stuff out of. Woo! Daisy's here. Call him Tom. I should probably do that, Ray, but you know. Hey, the legendary princess. How you doing? I know it, Thomas. It is terrible. It is so terrible. It's god awful, really. And a lot of it probably doesn't even matter. But oh well, you know. It's insane what you do to yourself, and yet I don't know. I'm so hard on myself at times, you know. And then, but I like everything else. I don't know if that makes sense. I never hold anybody to any standard, if that makes sense. Maybe that's the word I'm thinking about, or how I'm thinking it. I think everything's real cool, and, you know, wish I could do that, or, you know. And then with me, for some reason, I don't either like it or, you know. Oh yeah, Bones, that doggy, that'd probably work really good. I use them for see how they feel in my hands. So like this is a new one. I mean, it's got the tail in. I mean, this is all of the wishbone, but from right here on, it's different. So I had to redraw it and remake a new. You know, if I made it look good here, then I already tried it with the pinky hole, so I already know it works. But if it feels good here, it'll feel good with the slingshot, if that makes sense. And I already know how this one shoots in real life, so it should be the same. It was just tough making this square, so this is all square. Well, not tough, but time consuming. These are 25 mil, I think, is what they are. What am I eating? Oops. My other channel name is Terrific Tom. I didn't know that. Okay, I got that red. I didn't think I knew that. I don't even know if I know that one, Plywood. Jack! Welcome, Jack. I'm not eating anything. Not yet, anyway. What are you eating? Yeah, that's what I should do, doggy, is make one glow in the dark. I only got a few more days to get this done, and this is kind of a setback, really. Oh, a ball. Yeah, it does kind of look like that, don't it? No, let's see if I can hold up light. See that little hole right there? This is a heart, actually. When I cut this out and that out, and then put the other, here, I kind of drew it on the other side, and put that on, it'll be kind of a heart. And with a heart cut out in the center where your pinky would go. But, you know, I guess it does kind of. Fun challenge, that's for sure. I'm really kind of enjoying trying to make it. Even if I don't make it to the end, it'll be fun to do. Eating bricks and nails. Yum. Add a little salt and they'd go down real good. Grumpy, what's going on? Oh, hey, I won't be on tomorrow, guys. I'm trying to think. My buddy changed it from the other day to this day, or till Friday. So when I said I wouldn't be on Wednesday, he traded today. Dang, $122. I haven't done a glow in the dark. Well, I take that back. Not a whole one, but I did a special one. You guys, nobody's seen it. And I'm not going to show it, but I didn't even take any pictures or anything of it. It was a special one, and it had some glow in the dark in it. Well, there's Terrific Tom. Hey, go make a comment, Tom. Okay, Playboy, on one of my old videos, and then I can subscribe to that one too. But I haven't done a glow in dark one in quite a while. I think the last glow in the dark one was this one right here. This one right here. This red, white, and blue one. Yeah, anybody in here that I was thinking even Grumpy could probably get in on that, on delaying. There's a link up there, so you can check out the rules. But I bet you, Grumpy, you could do it too. With them clips you make. It might be a booger, though, to figure it out. Maybe. I don't know. I think you could do it, but it's definitely going to be a fun challenge for me. And I bet it would be for you, too. Yeah, there he is. I don't know who else going to try it or not. I'm gonna though. I'm gonna try it just for, I don't know. To challenge myself, I guess, because it'd be inlay work for me. Or I guess I wouldn't have had to do it that way, but that's the way I want to try it. And then I'm thinking about changing the color now. I don't know if I like this color. What do you think? I don't know if Tommy's still in here, but or anybody for that matter. Here, it's not gonna show up, is it? Stupid crap. There. Let me lick it. I think I'm gonna trade it out. I think I'm gonna take that gray out because it looks too white to me. And I think I'm gonna do maybe black and red. Well, this is maroon actually, but black and maroon. And then do a layer of black on each side of that, or not. I haven't quite decided since I got to redo it. If I do it black and red, I could do the black on the outside, and then it would contrast with the gray. And gray, it's just like a slate gray. I think that'd look kind of cool, maybe. What do you guys think? Think red and black would be better? Oh, here, there's stop the chat thingy, so it must have froze up. Oh, yeah, it froze up. Holy mackerel. Why do I wait so long? Okay. Oh, there it is. 122 glow in the dark. Knuckles, Grumpy, Ray, sure, Daisy. I don't post anything on this account. Oh, I got you, Tom. Or, sorry, Playboy. I could, who's to say I'm not? Ooh, awesome, Grump. That's the way to think. Grimy, what's going on? Not a whole lot, man. That's same stuff. Yeah, I got something like that. I've been thinking about too, doggy. I guess I could give away my idea and anybody could try it. Wonder if Tommy's still in here. What do you think? Think I should give away my idea on that? The wife would say, no. Yep, they're always here, Pumpkin. There's one right there. They probably want me to dig out the salt. I normally put, you can kind of see a little bit on the floor. There's this salt right here, and that's some mineral, but that's salt. And I put a little on the floor for them, and they come over and they love the salt. And then there's them out there, of course. Yeah, they're always flying around. Chickens, they're probably going to be PO'd at me because I'm not going to let them out till maybe Monday. They're going to be stuck in the house for I don't know how long. They kind of aggravated me. I think they're laying eggs out somewhere they shouldn't be. So I'm gonna force them, if that makes sense. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I couldn't remember plywood. It's been a minute. And plus, if it wasn't like 5 seconds ago, I probably would have forgot anyway. They're raised here, Pumpkin. These are all babies. The originals had been done dead for, good golly, I don't know, long time now. These birds, they made their home. They'll always stay at home, if that makes sense. If I was to give you a pair of these, and I don't care where you lived, they would leave your house. And you cut them loose, they'd leave, and eventually they'd find their way back here. But if you took this pair, let's say this on a pair, but if I took these two birds and they were a pair and I gave them to you and they had babies, the babies would never leave your house. But if you open the pen up for them to be able to fly, because that's what they do, so they're able to fly, that mom and dad would leave and fly back. Ooh, look, cat caught himself something. What'd you catch? Looks like a little squeaker or a little like a, what is that? I don't know what it is. He caught something. Hicks, what's going on? How you doing today, man? It's getting nice out now. I don't know what weather you're getting, but it's nice and cool. You're cut. Yeah, I ain't giving you crap, doggy bones. And it is it. I've been thinking. I've already got that. I've had that idea for crap long time now. Yeah, whatever. Just a hanging. Yeah, Coin, what's going on? It's been forever, man. Hit that like button. I was just showing my big screw up. I did a big old screw up. I'm going to be able to recoup it, but it's not going to work for what I needed it to do. How you been, Coin? Yeah, cool, Pumpkin. Grumpy's got some cool stickers. I still ain't found the dig dang envelope, Grump. It's like, jeez Louise. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. I hadn't figured that one out yet. I figured just to turn it on and off is all. And it isn't, I got to use a bunch of different stuff. Well, sort of. Oh, I see, Coin. Yeah, I just figured you were blowing me off. Oh, God, there's that freaking guy. Oh, my gosh, did you really, Grump? Well, cool. Hey, I tell you what, when it gets here, I'll send out a band set for you. Just put on your new slingshot. You been doing good, Coin? Like I said, I hadn't seen you. It was your last live. It's been, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, maybe? Somewhere in there. Hit that like button. I think that was the last. Hey, did you get your G10, Hicks? I don't know if he's still in here. He might have already boogied. I should have remembered that right off the bat, and I forgot it. You got to keep your champ top. You know, well, not every day. I didn't shoot any yesterday. Shot a little bit the day before that. Not much. I'm gonna try some today. That's for sure. Or I'm gonna say I'm gonna. I don't know if I will. Oh, awesome! So you got it. Heck yeah! Sweet is what that is. I would have been today if I wouldn't have screwed up yesterday. But oh well. There's that link, Hicks. It's a I don't know where it's at the top, bottom. I don't know where it is, but there's a link to a dude that it's a challenge. He's a woodworker that's doing a challenge. Not saying for you to do it. I'm just saying maybe it'd give you an idea. I'll give you the rundown of it. Anything you might be making, anybody that makes anything, painting, anything. You make something, you try to incorporate at least one heart into it. And that's what I did for this slingshot, is I'm going to do a heart. I changed the butt end of it, and the drawing is the heart, but so it's still the wishbone, and I'm going to overlay the heart there, and on the other side, I'm going to inlay a heart right there. Or at least that's the plan. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. But that's the plan, to try to join that challenge. Just a challenge. Oh man, I'd love to coin. I can't. Maybe next year. Hopefully, I can pre-plan. Excuse me, pre-plan it for next year. That'd be awesome. Good luck, bud. And I don't steal nobody's idea. Everything I do is something I come up with myself. Well, except for the whole thought of, let's say, making a slingshot or something. That's not my idea. The slingshot isn't. But the designs are mine. How I make them's mine. Well, for the most part. I mean, it's not anything new, I'm sure. Uh, yep, delete. Hey, you know what? Here we go. I'm gonna just screw with it right out. Here's that right there. Uh, let's see here. Remove. It's gone. Too bad it's not there no more. Hey, neighbor. Neighbor's here. How you doing, Natalie? Oh man. Oh man. I hope that went well, buddy. I know wife's, well, it's all like, I'll just call them weeds because I don't know what it really is. It's weeds, herbal junk. I eat all kinds of herbal junk for stuff. But, I'll give you a little hint, Doggy Bones. It's not, right? The only way anybody can get in trouble for anything is if it's patented. It's the only way. Now, you might make some people mad, you know? Like any other slingshotter in here, a person could steal their design and make one themselves, and there's nothing they can do about it except get mad because it's not patented. Now, I'm not saying that's a good thing to do, but sweet. I hope it's going good, Natalie. It's been nice here the last few days, hasn't it? Or at least I think. Got a little rain yesterday, but it's not. Perry! Perry's in the house. Yeah, is that going to be cool? Yeah, I seen that he was going to make it. Isn't that awesome? Man, I really kind of envious. Maybe next year, man. I hope next year. Yeah, how are you going to prove that, doggy? I'm done talking about that. One of these days I'll make mine. It's been, I don't know, quite a bit long ago. Yeah, there you go, Grumpy. Right. Yep, that's for sure, Thomas. I would tell everybody. I'd tell people. My wife would be pissed, but I'd tell you the idea I got on that. I mean, a person still has to make it, and it's not going to be easy. That's the only reason I hadn't done it. It's not necessarily going to be super easy. Hey, later, Ray. Hey, I hope I'll be praying for you, man. I hope that everything just goes really well. Old Path! Woo! What's Old Path up to? Yeah, it was the day before here, Natalie. Or, yeah, it doesn't seem. No, it didn't rain here. It didn't seem wet. Oh, wow. That's cool, Thomas. Yeah, so see, it's not. Reckon it's not. Obviously, you've done it, so it's not like a brand new idea. I just thought of it one day and said, "Hey, I'm gonna try to do that." I bet it's pretty hard for anybody to do anything that somebody hasn't tried before. Al's in the house. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if Chuck could stop in. That's cool. Everybody stops in, I don't, Yeah, you're right, Coin. Right. Only so many ways. And I reckon even if somebody, the only way I could say that somebody wouldn't be influenced, because the influence is everywhere, would be if a person's never seen, let's say, only seen a stick slingshot, and then come up with something all on their own and not seen anything else, you know, because everybody'd have an influence. There'd be influences that. Yeah, okay, doggy. You won't get much, Slick. Oh, yeah, there you go. I was gonna, I'll just tell you, I was gonna go, what the heck are what do they call that crap? Fiber optics. I was gonna put fiber optics in it, and then like the little strings, they're little strings. And then I was gonna go to Walmart and buy, those little bobbers for fishing. They got a little battery in it, and then you just turn the little hand, and I was going to gut it and then figure out how to put it in. I just hadn't done it. I don't really care if anybody else does it, but that's what I was going to do. And then, lay it in that way. And then you could take out I suppose you could take the battery out of anything, but I wonder if a guy could. No, you'd still maybe have to take out a battery, even if it was solar powered, sort of. I don't know, but that's how I thought about it. I thought, hey, I was in Walmart one day and seen that and said, ooh, I could destruct that, or what do they call that when you destruct something to make something? Yeah, solar battery wears out too, yeah. So you'd still maybe have to put it in. Oh, that's funny, Coin. Yeah, because people get influenced. So, you might, you've seen things that you end up starting to, the only way would be a person to say, let's say you took that sling and then traced it. That'd be the only way, if you, or seen a picture to draw that, I don't know, Yeah. That's why I thought the bobber, I thought the bobber would work. A guy could, cut it all out somehow. I was looking at him. I mean, if you have that kind of brain, you could see how you could do it. Oh, for sure, Bones. Yeah, like a what do they call that though? They call it a certain word where you like take something and tear it apart. I can't remember what. Hack it. You could hack it. Hey, all right, Coin. Hey, thanks for stopping in, brother. I hope your weekend, because I probably won't see you unless you go live or something. I probably won't see you till the next time I see you. So you stay safe, and it's a crazy world out there, man. Yeah, like a reverse engineering. Yeah, I just figured that's what I'd do, is just take a bobber and lock boss in the port. Don't unlock him, Al. I figured it'd be fairly easy. I just hadn't done it yet. There's always copycats. Yeah. Yep. Right, Perry. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not copying nobody, so I really don't give a hoot. Sweet. Billy's in the house. What's happening? Rick, what the heck? What do you mean? I thought them stickers were on. I'll, it doesn't say they're off. I'll check it out again and see what it, maybe I gotta check them all the time, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but just like we've said, Doggy, even if you patent it, you can still copy it. It's just got to be a little bit different. It just can't be the same thing. You know, don't. Maybe the only way you could get away with it, with anything, would be do a utility patent. A utility patent, which it has to be basically a new idea. I mean, you can't do a utility patent on a drill, electric drill, because they're done did. So that's done all over with. It had to be something new, and that's actually the cheapest one, by the way, is a utility patent. And then you have the utility on that. So let's pretend nobody invented a slingshot and you did a utility patent on it. Then the only way anybody could do that at all would be to either pay you to, do it, or buy the utility from you, which wouldn't necessarily be the wisest thing. It'd be wisest to just do it for a percentage, and you still own the utility patent. But oh, it looked fun, Rick. I thought that looked good. I mean, I suppose you're right. There could be little changes and so forth, but I thought it looked pretty cool. It looked like a fun game. I always thought that tank game would be fun. World of Tanks. I thought that game does look kind of fun. I can't wait to see what Hicks comes up with. He better show it off. I love looking at people's stuff that they make. Oh, wow. That's that, VR, isn't it? Isn't that what Oculus is, Perry? That looks like a blast, that thing. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't know it was for like Xbox. My Xbox is broke. The power dealy. Power box parts broke. So it just, it's boxed up and away. Yeah, that's what I thought, Perry. That thing looks like so much fun. There's a movie. It's one of my favorite movies. Is that Player One movie, and oh my God, that looks like so much fun. Okay, you're a hoot, Doggy. Oh, I bet, Perry. Hey, and them things you can play like doubles, right? Or is it a single player thingy? Like the movie Player, I think it was called Player One. You could get crap loads of people in one spot. I wonder if that's, I don't know anything about that, really. I've seen, let's say it advertised or something, and said, oh my God, that looks like a blast. Oh, I think mine's a 360, I think, Grumpy. It's not a new one either. Oh, really, Pumpkin? It looks like so much fun, though. I thought about buying one before. Well, they're probably better now than when I first thought about it. Yeah. We already did that old path. It's yeah, we're doing that. We gotta figure. Yeah, I'll just say yeah. Oh, so it's possible to get several. So I was thinking you could do that. Wasn't sure though. Duneen's here. Woo! How you feeling today, Duneen? Hopefully better. You probably can't hear him, but we got a big old racetrack here. I can hear the race cars. I'm still going to make it one of these days, doggy. I just got to do it. I just hadn't. Someday. Hey, Tom's here. What's going on? How you been? It's been a minute or two or three. Blasto. Yeah, I haven't played games in a long time. Oh, I could see that, Tom. Well, I think the last time I talked to you, you were talking about insulating pipes or something. Something like that. I always wanted to get a hold of. There's a place that they make turbines around here, and they get scrap. I knew a neighbor that would get their scrap, and that insulation's like not what do they call that? I can't think of what they call it. It's 90. You know, like your house walls are like 12. What's the initials they call that? Or something like that, 12, 15, something like that, or wall insulation. And he put in this 90s from his work. Yeah, R value, that's it. Yeah, it's a 90 R value. Yeah, he did his whole house in it. Just of all the scrap that they put up in their turbine things. So he just kept bringing it home. I was like, dang, I know where that's at. I just never have went there. Oh my God. He's my friend, Bones. So no talking crap on nobody in here. How about that? New rule. I don't hardly have any rules. Everything goes here for the most part. Except talking crap on people. Unless it's the government or something. I'm game with that. Oh. Yeah, it could be a booger, can't it, Tom? I'm not a real fan of cast iron welding. Yeah, there we go, Tom. Exactly. No, I don't know about that, doggy. Still don't matter. I consider that person a friend, and nobody in here, anybody I consider a friend, I don't want to hear it. I guess through my life, I've had some pretty nefarious friends, so I got a wide range of things I'll put up with, so to speak. Uh-oh. Hey, take it easy, Tom. Glad you were able to stop in. I hope the rest of your week goes fairly fast, and just stay safe, man. Just stay safe. Roll call! Roll call's in the house. Hey, I ordered some latex yesterday, roll call, about 5 seconds after I talked to you. So I got some pouches coming and some latex coming. Don't know when it's going to get here, but both of those. All right, cool, doggy, cool. Just about even like you. I wouldn't nobody talking crap about you or anybody, really. Let's just, like I said, let's it's the government. I'm game for that. Oh my gosh, that's a good thing he said that, isn't that right, Grump? Yeah, oh my gosh, do they ever? So bad. So bad. Ooh, what is it? One more day and roll call will be at the cabin. Or I'm assuming. Hey, you too, Perry. You stay safe, brother. Right, Tommy, for sure. And maybe even today, it's a struggle per se. You just, you know, pray that Jesus keeps you straight. That's what I do. Just try to, you know. Yeah, we definitely weren't all on great citizens before. uh, oh man, I hope you make it though. Papa Cho Paku. I don't even know how to say that. Papa, welcome, Papa. Twin Towers days, really? No, that was another. Not. What would you call that when you conspiracy? That's a conspiracy thing. I mean, it really happened, but you learn the history on them things, and that wasn't the first time, per se. If it's true that we tried to take them down. Yep, I'm the same way, Grumpy. All right, doggy, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Cabin's out of the. Well, unless, you both go to the cabin. Remote, you know. Nah, I don't know if there's some sort of, they might do some sort, maybe it's a remembrance type day. I don't know if it's a celebration. Crap load of people died, that's for sure. You learn about it though, as we all knew it was, well, we didn't all know, but, She laughed at you. You could say, hey, but out there, nobody can hear you cry for help. It'd chase you all around the yard and nothing. I'll get away with it. That's why I live out here in the sticks. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Hey, did you? Well, I don't know if you tried it yet or not. I got some more stuff. I bought this. It's for fishing lures, is what it is. What do they call? I can't think of what. It's a band tying tool. It's like this little wire and stuff, and they're really cheap. They're like 50 cents. But stupid me said, "Hey, I'm gonna buy some of this wire, and I'm just gonna make some, So I'll spend $10 to, but it'll be a bunch of those if I get them made. I bought some wire. I'll send you one of them, roll call, when I get one made. T-Bird, and your mobile speak to text is activated. An order? Ooh, sweet. That happens to me a lot of times, Tommy. I'm right there. I think of that too. Man, that's old. You know you're old when you know that, you know. Yeah, I haven't seen that for a long time. I can't, man. Oh, I do want to thank several of you helped donate to that HDPE, the plastic fund. That's actually on its way now. So I want to, some of you are in here. I'd really like to say thank you for that. I made up a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch, but a whole bunch of new patterns so I can cut out a bunch a lot faster, and I'll be able to get them out. A bunch of kids are going to enjoy that. Oh, and I'm going to try to do I got one more mail call to go. You know that mail call thing, that about half screwed me up. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do, I'll film them all. Oh, well, I filmed one, and then wasn't much of an edit, but, you know, I had to, like, put it through the editor to change it to, I guess, YouTube format or something, you know. And then there's a spot in there that said, I just learned this, well, I didn't learn crap, actually, but it was yesterday that I learned that you can let members see videos before the public, and then you push these buttons so you can do that. Well, that you all weren't supposed to see the video. That's why I didn't do all of them, but they put all the videos up for members the same dig dang day, like probably almost back to back. And that wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be scheduled like today at 6, members were supposed to see the second video, and then the next day everybody else got to see it. So I didn't figure it out too much, but you know, I know the normal people, the non-members got to see it because it showed up that way, but I'm going to try to do my next mail call today. Solar steel? What? I don't know if I've ever heard of solar steel. I don't even know what that is. What's solar steel? Does anybody know what that is? Or am I just being silly and not understanding? Them birds are hating it. They've been locked up for, I think, 2 days now. Yeah, I've never heard of it either, T-Bird. And man, am I envious over your aluminum pile, your tubing stock, I'll call it. Man, I said, oh God, no, don't melt that. Oh my God, how much fun you could have making something with that big pile of stuff. That's a neat pile. Ooh, hey, I bet you T-Bird could get in that. There's a link going on, T-Bird. It's somewhere, I don't know where it is and how you're seeing it, but there's a link in this live. Ray and Sandy Woodworking put up the link to Delane's Woodworking's channel, and it is a challenge that whatever you do, so if you're a wood carver, a wood builder, anything you do, anything you make, and you pour metal, that the challenge is make something. It has to be new. So, I mean, you can't pull something off the shelf. And you have to incorporate one heart into it. I don't think there's winning anything or anything. It's just a challenge, something for you to do. And I think you email. I don't know how you get a picture to him. I was just going to tag him in a video when I do it, and then he can tell me what he got to do later. But you could pour some metal, because I think I've seen you pour a heart before, and it has to at least have one. So yeah, you could try that challenge too. I don't know if you might not be sub to Delane's woodworking, but he opened it up for anybody. Jewelry makers, welders, just anything. Here, that thing probably froze up again. I hate it when it does that. Yep, it froze up. Okay, where was it? Good to see you now. Going down to, there it is. Going down, try to steal some time. Roll call. Never heard of it. Okay, sold to steal this darn smell check or peach to type. Oh, I still don't really get it. Yeah, any medium. Yeah, that's it, Grump. That's a better way to say it. I'm so great at explaining things. See, yeah, it's anything you do. Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, emailing. Okay, so you'd email it to him. Well, I think it did say something. I'd have to read it again, but I'll probably try to video this a little bit. I would have videoed some today, but since I ruined that blank, I got to start again. So I'll do the blank and then kind of explain what I'm doing, and then I'll email him a picture of it done, I think is what it is. Yeah, you could, maybe, T-Bird. It's you got to the 23rd, maybe? 23rd or 28th or something. So we're right around in there somewhere. I'm going to do it whether I make the deadline or not. I'm going to keep doing it until I get it, and, hopefully I got enough time. But it takes 2 days to make the pieces, so I'm a day behind already, or another day behind. He did it last month, so he gave you plenty of time. I just didn't do it yet. See, they come to me on a regular basis. Yeah, it might be fun, T-Bird. It might be, you could, it just allows you to be creative, I guess. I'm not stepping too far out of the box, but, something different. That's how I looked at it, just something different. And I might end up making it, since I'm making a template. I might as well just have it there. Sweet. Gotta feed the Mrs. Bird. All right, T-Bird. Hey, you drive careful, man. Be real careful, and I hope time flies. What? I must have missed something Pumpkin said. Oh. Okay, I didn't miss that. Well, everybody, I suppose I kind of really don't want to do nothing, to be honest with you. But I think what I'll do to lift my spirits a little bit, because it's kind of a bummer when you screw up so bad. When you screw up so bad, no matter how much you try to change your brain, it's still a little depressing. I think I'm going to cut out a bunch of pickle forks today and debate again on the color combination I want to do with this, because technically I didn't really like it. I mean, I like it. It's just fine, but it's not what I was looking for this challenge, if that makes sense. Nothing wrong with this. It's just that isn't what I was going for. So I'm going to change that a little bit. And, oh, yeah, now I get it. I'm a little slow. But okie dokie. Yeah, it's a good song. Right in time, yeah. Well, I made I'm doing this core, and I made it for another slingshot build I was doing, and I messed up. Here, I'll see if I can find the corner. There it is. When I put it together, I pinched this corner and didn't catch it, and it caught this. And so now I'm basically going from a 1/4 inch down here to, I didn't measure it, but to 3/8 of an inch up here. And it's not, I mean, it'd probably still work, but I'm not using it's no good for the project I'm doing. So where did it go? I know you've seen that pink pickle fork that I got. Here's my pattern for that, and for the pickle fork. So I'm going to take, and it'll be this crazy looking core. This is what the core will look. Well, it's the whole darn thing. It won't be a core. It'll be the whole darn thing. I'm going to cut. I think I can cut 3 pickle forks out of this. Now, one end will be wider than the other end, but it shouldn't have hurt this none. But I think I can get 3 out of it, I think. I might start this way so that 2 of them get the thinner end, and the swell, well, it really won't be a swell, but the thicker end will be down at your palm. That's what I'm going to do. And it should look still pretty cool, and it won't hurt nothing. Yeah, I know, doggy. That, as funny as I thought, I know what I could do with that. I'm gonna make some pickles out of that. Hey, thanks, Playboy. You take it easy, buddy. Maybe I'll catch you somewhere out in the wild web later. And I won't be on tomorrow, so I won't see any of you here until Monday. Oh, good, Pumpkin. I'm just thrilled that you even stopped in and said hi. Nobody has to stay, but it's nice to, say hi. Hit that like button. So I just appreciate that. Yeah, I do a lot of lurking too, Grumpy. Yeah, I got to do that mail call. Well, I don't have to do it today, but I better. I'm gonna try. I still got tomorrow and the next day. That's how I got in that trouble anyway, by saying, "Hey, I'll get that tomorrow," and okay, I'll do it the next day, and all of a sudden I got another mail call. I said, "Oh crap! I didn't do this first," and oh my god. Thanks, Funkin. Thank you very much. That's what I'm going to do. Lighten my day by cutting a bunch of these out and then figure out my new color combination. I think I'm going to go with the black and red and the gray on the outside. We'll see what that looks like. So it'll look like this, but without that silver. It looks really white, which it kind of is, but it'll be black and gray on the outsides. I think that'll look nice for that heart deal. I know, I do that too, Grumpy. The wife, my headphones broke. I got new ones, but my headphones had broke, and the wife's like, "Oh my god, you're driving me nuts over there." Because I'd have so many windows open, and I know I'm gonna do one of them too. Roll call. I've got some pink laid. I got a whole bunch of them like that's kind of not laid out, but kind of set out. Going, okay, let's try this one and this one, and I've got a pink, like a normal pink and a hot pink, and some orange and yellow and some red, and was thinking the same thing, black and the hot pink. And maybe even some light pink in there just for some stuff, but I could only do so much. I only got one. Well, I got 2 of these presses. I need to make a couple more, but then I need to get more clamps. But so I can only really do 2 of these a day, And I know I should be able to do that, but I don't always get that done. As obviously, I only got one done. You assume, you assume you'd still be my friend. Hey, I'll donate some blood. How about that? You might not want it, but I'll give you some of that. Yeah, I like that green one I did the other day, roll call, that green and black. Be like that with pink. Some different ones. Yeah, that's what my wife did too, boy. She's like, oh my God. And I was like, well, they say that YouTube won't count it if it doesn't have some noise coming through it. And it gets like you're in a crowded room. Oh, she's like, how can you handle that? How can you do that? I don't know. I don't know how I do it. But anyway, everybody, y'all have a awesome, safe, blessed weekend. Congratulations, roll call. 40 years, man. That is kick butt, my friend. Real good job, man. You guys are the bomb. I hope you have a. I hope it's great. I can't, I'll just say that. I hope it's good and great, and drag her out to the cabin. Anyway, love y'all. Take it easy, and make sure you hit that like button on your way out. And see ya.